Hey guys, what is up? Maya here, and today I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of Project Zomboid. So last time we were playing, we did have a little bit of bad luck. Our farm actually ended up kind of wilting and dying. I left it for 48 hours. I thought it was still fine, but yeah, so we've lost our farm. And I mean, I guess we can go back and start rebuilding it, but I mean, it's going to take a few months of game time for them to actually grow. And, I really don't think we're going to last that long. So instead of, kind of going around searching for water constantly and, not really getting anywhere too fast, I'm, I don't know, I think I'm just going to change it up a little bit and, try doing something different, a little more entertaining. And, I mean, I guess the biggest thing that we were really after last time, or, before we started working on our farm, was basically getting our sledgehammer and, kind of finishing this fort off. Yeah, the sledgehammer is kind of important because we need to get rid of all of these things, and it's also a really, really great weapon, when we're dealing with lots of zombies. So, I'm sure most of you have seen my videos where I have shown off, just how effective it is as a weapon. But, basically with the fire axe, if you've got 5 zombies kind of grouped up standing in front of you, and I've left my... Oh, son of a bitch, that's the first time that's ever happened. But yeah, if you got like 5 zombies grouped up in front of you, you hit them with an axe, you might knock back an extra one or do a little bit of damage to one extra zombie. But, really it's best used as just a 1 vs 1 weapon. But, if you're going up a pretty big group of zombies, sledgehammer is really what you want. Because, when you get the large groups of zombies together, instead of, having to take them out one by one with the sledgehammer, with their fire axe, one big hit from the sledgehammer, you'll knock maybe 5 or 6 back, and you'll kill maybe 2 of them. And that was really unlucky because, this game, it kind of runs in 8 different directions. So it's generally pretty easy to run in a straight line. Falling off that thing though, that is a pain. I'm just thankful that, for the first time in ages, down there actually seems pretty safe. There's not all that many zombies. So I need some painkillers to deal with that because... Wow, I didn't even fall that far. Maybe a 12-foot drop. Maybe I landed awkwardly. Anyway, we really need to get some food. And I mean, it sucks having all of this uncooked salmon, all of these things. And you know what? I've actually installed a new mod, which is going to be very, very helpful, and that is Craft Helper. So now, basically, if we've got, these commodities that, we don't know what to do, we don't know what to use them for, we can actually look through and check them out. So we've got this egg here, and, it's pretty useless to eat on its own. But if we want to combine it with some things, I mean, what can we make? We can make some simple soup, but unfortunately, is that going to work? I'm doubtful that that's going to work, because I feel like you'd have to cook the soup before you'd be able to eat it. But you know what? Why not? Let's try it out. Now I know I have one of these pots somewhere. There we go. Let's open it up and have a look. And is there anything else? It said we could also combine it with things like uncooked steak. Yeah, I didn't think so. Did not think so. Let's see if there's anything else that we can use these for. Not really. We can make a tasty soup or a simple soup. That's it. Okay, so knowing that, I'm just going to go ahead and eat these eggs raw. And actually, fun fact, I was watching Man vs. Wild the other day, and you can eat the egg in its whole entirety, and it's going to be completely fine, the shell and all. So, if you're really desperate, need that little bit of extra calcium, eat the eggshell, why the hell not? Yeah, so it's 140. There's no pain, we're still a little bit injured, but, that'll heal, especially now that we're well fed. And, actually one thing I've actually started to realize, we're actually running out of food. I mean, aside from these cans, like, there's really not much left that we can actually cook. So I think, and I know I've gone through all of these stores before, by the way, I'm just going to go through and kind of check off the stores that I've visited before. Thank you, Mr. Can Opener, I will take you. Go through each store and, you know, just make sure they're completely empty, because this stage of the game, when, you know, resources are starting to get really low, instead of taking little bits and pieces, I'm just going to clear out the entire area and then kind of just check that off. And I mean, I guess that's something you'd really want to focus on too if you were in a zombie apocalypse. You know, you'd want to know what areas have been explored and, you know, what areas are actually going to be viable, because I mean, in reality, you know, you're really not going to want to be in this situation ever at all. I mean, Project Zomboid, not too bad. Real life though, you do not want to have to go out looking for food unless you are 100% sure that there's going to be food there. Otherwise you're wasting your time, you're risking your life, and I know I cleared all that out last episode. So we're just going to keep running. What's the time? It's 3:50. And you know, instead of going back to my house, maybe I could even just make stops. So, you know, if I manage to stop off at a house like this or something, it seems kind of safe. You know, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad idea, but, you know, only if it's safe. So these zombies are coming in. No one there. Wow, he's gone fast. So yeah, that's what I was saying before. You can knock back a couple of zombies with the fire axe, but sledgehammer is definitely more effective. Okay, so there's nothing in that. That's cool. Alright, so let's go in, check it out quickly. There's probably going to be something in this fridge. Yeah, I thought so. And I mean, we're in pain, so we're going to have to take some painkillers, wherever they may be. Sure, we'll drink some soda too, why not? Okay, so if we go upstairs, yeah, there's definitely not going to be food upstairs, not in the dressers or drawers. And what is that? Is that the... Oh, that's the tutorial activating, okay. So, thank you, that's very helpful. So it's about 5:40, it's starting to get dark. Do want to head inside pretty soon. Okay, and actually, just while we're doing this, at one point in Project Zomboid, there were such things as locked doors, and I believe there was even such things as houses with alarms on them. And, you know, to be completely honest, they've been releasing lots of really cool features lately, like they're bringing fire back into the game, you know, they've got the new animation system, all of that really good stuff. But, I mean, really, I'm kind of looking forward to when they, you know, just come back to the more simple stuff and just start reintroducing some of the features that used to exist, that used to be really helpful, that are, you know, aren't so useful anymore, or just aren't used at all, period. So, you know, being able to have locked doors, being able to, you know, having to smash through windows, you know, and doing so, activating the burglar alarm, things like that would definitely make the game a lot more challenging. Okay, so it's about 7 o'clock, we're very tired, and actually I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that I took a lot of painkillers today, because it's only 7 o'clock, but, you know, who really knows. So I do hear zombie noises, and I also see that that window over there has been opened up. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I was actually going to try avoid going into this other room out there, and just see if I could, you know, sleep on one of those couches. Not one of the couches. The table, but that didn't happen. So we'll close that window, and I will stop off here for the night. So we did level up, and yeah, I mean, really, we are running out of things to level into as well. So we'll go into sneaking, because once again, carpentry, blunt. Blunt may be useful once we have a sledgehammer, but to be completely honest, I've explored a lot of places trying to find one, and so far no luck, so I'm starting to think that maybe we're not going to come across one again. Right, so let's 8 o'clock. Let's quickly just open up the windows and scout outside before we head out. It's looking pretty good. And you know what? Instead of going out the front door, we'll just keep to the back. I mean, there's no point using the streets unless we need to, so... And wow, this is great. We've really hit the jackpot here. We have got a lot of food. Mainly soda though, unfortunately. I'm just going to zoom in quickly, just to make sure that we don't miss anything. And we'll also check out our weights quickly. So 240 out of 392, that's not too bad. And wow, that's a lot of food there. Peanut butter, awesome. Oh yeah, we will take those dry ramen noodles. We can use those, we don't need to cook them. And we've also got some baked beans. So really, that looks like about all we're going to get out of this. So once again, we'll just avoid the main road. We'll stick to the back. And I mean, I'm actually a little bit worried because a few episodes ago we had a pretty good idea on where the horde is. I mean, I've seen lots of zombies near the park, but you know, I haven't spotted the horde since. So I'm concerned because it kind of looked like it was heading around this side of the map. Not 100% sure though, but you know, I guess we'll see what happens. Then again, I did shoot off those shotgun shells, you know, going up to whatever direction that is. I mean, I guess if we base it off that, if that's north, that's west or northwest direction. It looked like they were heading, at least that's where I fired the gunshots anyway. Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, survivor. Oh, I thought... For a second there, it looked like he was wearing nothing at all. See if we can, talk to him. Oh, wow, you can actually see a zombie from all the way back here. And to be honest, he's not talking. So we're just gonna take his water. Nothing else that's really too useful on him. But you know, I mean, if you're gonna be really antisocial, not really gonna take the chances on that one. Okay, so this actually looks pretty good. It looks like... I have no idea what kind of house would have, you know, 2 kitchens in it. Maybe like a split apartment or something. So what do we have here? We got some cheese. That good stuff. And wow, it's only midday. So yeah, that's pretty useful, I guess. I mean, I think the last time I ate cheese in this game, though, I ended up getting really sick and queasy, and you know, it was a little bit concerning. But I think we'll be right this time around, as long as we eat it pretty soon. In fact, that's something maybe I should start doing, because I've, you know, been picking up a lot of perishables. So, you know, we definitely want to make sure we eat those before they actually go off. And I'm not too worried about the uncooked chicken and the uncooked steak, mainly because we're not really going to be able to cook them anyway. But things like cheese, you know, it's going to go off pretty fast. And is there anything else in here? No, that'll just do. And I'm also really scared to actually eat them, even though they don't really have anything wrong with them at the moment. You know, I've had these out of the fridge for quite a while now, and I mean, uncooked meat isn't that great anyway, and you know, uncooked meat after a few hours, probably not the best idea. Alright, so nothing of use up here. I mean, there might be some medicine, but you know, once again, that's something I'm kind of stocked up on. So some zombies have been tapping at that window. And is there another survivor out there? I could have sworn I just saw him walking. Anyway, we did attract some attention there. So let's just go through, get all the food we can as fast as we can, and then kind of just haul ass and leave. Oh geez, yep, okay, so we're getting back to our main area now. And to be completely honest, I'm pretty confident we've searched through there. But you know, just so I know, off Holy crap! Okay, so we're definitely not running out of food anytime soon. We just hit the jackpot. And I mean, all of this canned food as well. It's all baked beans. There is some soup, but for the most part, we're not going to need, we're not going to have to cook any of this food. It's all fresh. It's all ready to go. Now, I'm surprised though. This food mustn't weigh much. Huh, I was under the impression the watermelons weighed more than they did. Just go through. Clear the rest of these out. And we are set. Makes you wonder though, we've been in the game almost 2 months now. And I mean, we're still finding watermelons and bread that is perfectly okay to eat. Shit, that scared me. And it's not letting me pick that up. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit faster now. Just take everything we need. Lots and lots of chips. And I mean, watermelon as well, probably one of the better foods in the game, just because you can cut it off and you get so many meals out of it. Now we've also got some food back here. Old mate's still up there. Okay, so he's got in now. We're gonna have to deal with him. Okay, nice and easy. Just quickly check the counters. And yeah, nothing at all that we can really use. Actually, can we eat uncooked popcorn? Oh god, you can eat uncooked popcorn. Well, I mean, I guess if it's edible and, it's kind of last resort, I'll pick that up too. I wasn't picking it up because I thought you had to cook it. Okay, so there's a few more zombies outside. And, yeah, it's actually getting late. For some reason, I can't sprint anymore. It's not saying I'm over encumbered or anything, but I can't sprint anymore. And, oh wow, we really did well today. Okay, we're going to eat our peanut butter sandwich, and that's going to give us a little bit of extra strength to walk a little bit faster. But, I mean, shit, I'm actually really not feeling too good about this at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna sleep in here tonight. I don't think I'm gonna get home in time, so that's kind of a concern at the moment. But it's boarded up. There's no lights or anything, so I think we should be safe to sleep here. Okay, so with that, I'll be calling an end to the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, favorite, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever. And I'll be back tomorrow with another episode.